So today we are going to check out the Lenovo E1 smartwatch, which is one of the best budget smartwatches, but it is not a perfect product, but it can be perfect for you as long as you know what you are getting. Hey guys, I am Siddharth and this is Lenovo E1 smartwatch review. In the box, you get a link to download the app, the watch itself, the really amazing charging cable, and the user manual. Now coming to the build and design of the E1, I am a little surprised by how premium it looks. This really doesn't look like a budget smartwatch. The casing is made of high quality metal, and while the shape may look very similar to Apple Watch, there isn't much room to get creative with a rounded rectangle. The strap also looks and feels high quality, and you can remove it quickly with the quick release pins and replace them with many options that are available online. The strap is also very comfortable, and the design with these number of holes all around also lets your skin breathe. So even though your wrist may sweat a little when you are out in the sun, it is surprisingly wearable for long durations. Coming to the screen, you have a 1.3-inch TFT screen with a 240 by 240 resolution, and the screen looks very sharp with its 255 pixels per inch even when you get fairly close to it. The display has a decent size and it is really easy to read, and the watch also allows you to read notifications from your phone, including phone calls that you can also reject, and all that is very readable on this display. The watch also has a very useful notification LED which lets you see if you have an unread message, which isn't available with the fitness bands. The screen brightness can also be controlled, but I have to keep it on maximum as it isn't very bright for outdoors, but the sunlight visibility on this screen is surprisingly good. Now this screen isn't OLED, so the blacks aren't as dark as something like a Mi Band, but it's not very noticeable. The colors on screen aren't very saturated, but I totally don't mind that. The watch offers your typical fitness features, so you can track your steps, calories and distance. It has a heart rate sensor at back, so you can measure and keep a track of it in the Lenovo app. You can track your sleeping patterns with it, which also works well. And you can also enable inactivity reminders, so it will tell you to stand up if you are sitting for too long. It allows you to measure the timing of your workouts, and it has some other extra features like a stopwatch, and you can set alarms in the app and also use it to find the watch with its strong vibration. You also have a camera shutter control which lets you take pictures, which can be very useful, and you can also check out the weather of your city. Now coming on to the controls, this is going to be the most controversial part about this watch. So even though this may look like a touch screen, it isn't touch sensitive, and all you have is one single capacitive button to control everything. So the way it works is that you press it once to go to the next item in the menu and hold it to select that option. It actually works better than you would expect, and the added advantage is that the screen doesn't get blocked and also doesn't get dirty from your fingers swiping on it, and the processor inside it is also fast enough to move through the menus quickly. But the only problem is that you cannot go back with this system, so if you want to go to the previous item, you will have to press it repeatedly and complete a round to reach to it. It still works well, but with options like music control, which this watch has, it's not a very convenient system to use. It would have been much better if they added one single capacitive button and make going back or selecting an item possible with it. By the way, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel with the bell icon so you don't miss out on future videos. The watch does wake up when you raise your wrist, and it works really well, so that's nice. And you can also wake it up using the capacitive button on the front. The watch faces can also be customized, and one really great feature that this watch has is that you can select your own image and customize the options on it and use it as a watch face. This makes it really fun to customize your watch. Coming to the battery life, the watch uses a Bluetooth 4.0 low energy connection, and its 180 mAh battery should last you for around 10 days. But the battery is totally going to be a non-issue because I am extremely impressed by the charging method that Lenovo is using at this price point. You have a magnetic charging attachment that sticks instantly to the back of the watch and allows you to charge it like one of the more expensive smartwatches. and this is way better than the way Mi Bands and Honor Bands charge. The watch also has an IP67 water resistance rating, so you don't have to worry about water damaging it. So overall, at the price of around $40 or 3000 Indian rupees, I think that the Lenovo E1 watch is worth it. Now, my use for a smartwatch is just to check the time, check my notifications and messages, and the only fitness tracking option I find relevant is step measurement. So this watch works really well in all those areas. If I compare it with the Mi Band or the Honor Band, I think that if you don't need features like a good music control interface and you don't mind the single button control, this can be a better choice. And it also offers some extras like the camera shutter button. I really like the form factor more than the fitness bands because it looks and feels like a premium product, and it offers a much bigger and usable screen to read your notifications, and the charging method is also much better. So I'll have links to buy this smartwatch in the video description. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it or a thumbs down if you disliked it. Subscribe with the bell, and I'll see you in the next one.